At 94, Eleanor couldn't make it up her front steps without her grandson's help. "I just figured that's what happens when you get this old," she told me with a sigh. But just 12 weeks after adding certain nutrients to her daily routine, she was back to tending her beloved rose garden all by herself. What if that weakness in your legs isn't just part of getting older after all? Every year, thousands of seniors discover that their mobility troubles actually come from nutritional gaps that even the healthiest diets often miss. Here's the surprising truth. Sometimes just a single tablespoon of the right supplement daily can dramatically transform how steady and confident your legs feel. By the time you finish watching, you'll know exactly which nutrients your legs have been silently craving, including one overlooked vitamin that 87% of seniors are missing, that could be the key to solving your mobility puzzle. If you're tired of feeling wobbly on your feet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. Drop your hometown in the comments to let us know where you're watching from. Now, let's explore the most fundamental nutrient that creates the very foundation of leg strength. 1. Vitamin D, the leg strength foundation that most seniors lack. When Richard from Wisconsin started struggling with his basement stairs, his doctor didn't immediately suggest a cane or physical therapy. Instead, he ordered a simple blood test that revealed what Mayo Clinic researchers now call America's most widespread hidden deficiency: dangerously low vitamin D levels, affecting nearly 80% of adults over 65. Have you noticed your legs feeling unsteady when rising from your recliner? Perhaps you're gripping the handrail a bit tighter on stairways. These aren't simply inevitable signs of aging. They're often your body's distress signals, indicating a serious vitamin D shortage that's quietly undermining your leg muscles. Here's what many healthcare providers don't fully explain. Vitamin D isn't just about bone health. It actually functions more like a hormone in your system, directly controlling how your muscle fibers contract and relax with every step you take. Without adequate vitamin D, the signals from your brain to your leg muscles become weaker, creating that unsettling feeling of instability that makes many seniors fear falling. The most natural vitamin D source comes from sunlight, but here's the challenge. After 65, your skin produces 50% less vitamin D from the same amount of sun exposure compared to your younger years. And during winter months in northern regions, the sun isn't strong enough to generate any vitamin D, regardless of how long you're outdoors. While foods like salmon, 3 ounces provides about 450 IU. Fortified milk, 1 cup offers about 120 IU. And egg yolks, about 40 IU each, contain some vitamin D. Most seniors would need to consume unrealistic amounts to reach the 1,000–2,000 IU daily that research shows supports leg strength. This is where our tablespoon solution comes in. Just 1 tablespoon of high-quality cod liver oil provides approximately 1,360 IU of vitamin D in its most absorbable form. Brands like Nordic Naturals or Carlson's offer lemon-flavored options that eliminate the fishy taste many remember from childhood. Take it with your largest meal of the day for maximum absorption. Barbara, a 78-year-old retired librarian from Michigan, noticed remarkable improvements after just 6 weeks of daily cod liver oil. The change wasn't immediate, she shares, but gradually I stopped feeling shaky when getting out of bed in the morning. By week 8, I could browse the whole bookstore without needing to sit down every few minutes. If you recognize those symptoms of unsteady legs, consider asking your doctor specifically for a 25-hydroxy vitamin D blood test. It's the most accurate measure of your vitamin D status. Many physicians don't routinely check this unless requested, but it could be the key to understanding why your legs don't feel as dependable as they once did. 2. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer that doctors overlook. Have you ever been awakened by a painful leg cramp in the middle of the night? Or noticed your legs feeling unusually tight and heavy by evening? What many seniors dismiss as just getting older is often a clear signal of magnesium deficiency, a condition so common yet so overlooked that Dr. Carolyn Dean, author of The Magnesium Miracle, calls it the silent epidemic affecting America's seniors. Magnesium functions as a natural relaxant for your muscles. Every time your leg muscles contract, they need calcium. But to release and relax after that contraction, they absolutely must have magnesium. Without sufficient amounts of this critical mineral, your muscles remain partially contracted, creating that tight, tense feeling that makes your legs feel heavy and unreliable. What many seniors don't realize is that several common medications significantly deplete magnesium levels. Blood pressure medications, particularly diuretics, flush magnesium from your system. Acid reflux medications reduce absorption. Even certain antibiotics bind to magnesium, preventing your body from utilizing it. If you're taking any of these medications regularly, your legs may be suffering the consequences. Does this sound familiar? Do your legs feel restless at night, making it difficult to fall asleep? Do they seem to fatigue faster than they should during simple activities like shopping or gardening? These aren't inevitable aspects of aging. They're often signs that your muscles are desperately lacking magnesium. While dark leafy greens, beans, and whole grains contain magnesium, absorption becomes more challenging as we age. Our digestive systems produce less stomach acid, making it harder to extract magnesium from food. That's why many seniors can eat healthy diets and still develop deficiencies. The simplest solution? 1 tablespoon of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily provides about 156 milliliters of highly bioavailable magnesium. For maximum absorption, try soaking them overnight in a little water with a pinch of sea salt, which activates enzymes that make the magnesium more accessible to your body. Add them to morning oatmeal or afternoon yogurt. Many find the subtle, nutty flavor quite pleasant. Dr. Jennifer Williams, geriatric specialist at Chicago Medical Center, explains, "When my senior patients incorporate magnesium-rich foods daily, approximately 70% report significant improvement in leg discomfort within 3 weeks. The transformation can be remarkable. Most people notice initial improvements within 7 to 10 days. First with better sleep as nighttime leg cramps diminish, then with gradually increasing energy and endurance in their legs during daily activities. By 6 weeks, many report their legs feeling years younger." One important caution: if you have kidney disease, consult your doctor before increasing magnesium intake, as compromised kidneys may not clear excess magnesium properly. For most healthy seniors, up to 300 milliliters daily from food sources is perfectly safe. 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector your legs depend on. When 73-year-old Thomas started experiencing tingling and numbness in his feet that gradually traveled up his legs, his doctor diagnosed him with age-related neuropathy. For 2 years, he accepted his declining mobility as inevitable, until a new physician recognized the real culprit: severe vitamin B12 deficiency. Within months of proper treatment, a sensation returned to his legs, and his balance improved dramatically. This story isn't unusual. Thousands of seniors are told their leg weakness, numbness, or strange sensations are simply neuropathy, when in fact they're experiencing B12 deficiency that could be reversed with proper treatment. Here's why this matters so much after age 60. Your body's ability to absorb B12 from food plummets as you age, primarily because stomach acid production decreases by up to 30%. Without sufficient stomach acid, B12 remains bound to proteins in food and passes through your system unused. Think of vitamin B12 as the essential messenger for your nervous system. It maintains the protective coating, myelin sheath, around the nerves that carry signals from your brain to your leg muscles. When B12 levels drop, this coating deteriorates, like fraying electrical wires. The result? Your brain sends clear walk forward or stand up messages, but your legs receive garbled, weakened signals. Have you noticed these subtle warning signs? Occasional feelings of electric shock sensations in your legs? A tendency to lose your balance, especially in dimly lit rooms? Unusual fatigue in your legs even after limited walking? These aren't just normal aging. They're classic signs of B12 deficiency. While animal foods like beef liver, clams, and salmon contain high amounts of B12, many seniors can't absorb it effectively from these sources. This is where our tablespoon solution comes in: nutritional yeast. Just 1 tablespoon of B12 fortified nutritional yeast provides up to 8 micrograms of highly absorbable B12. With its pleasant, cheesy, nutty flavor, it can be sprinkled on soups, salads, or even popcorn. My favorite simple recipe: mix a tablespoon into mashed avocado with a pinch of salt for a delicious brain-boosting snack. Helen, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Georgia, incorporated nutritional yeast daily and tracked her progress. By week 3, the pins and needles feeling started fading. By month 2, I could feel the carpet under my feet again for the first time in years. If these symptoms sound familiar, ask your doctor specifically for a methylmalonic acid (MMA) test, along with serum B12. The MMA test catches B12 deficiencies that standard tests miss. For my vegetarian and vegan friends watching, you'll need to be especially vigilant about B12, as plant foods don't naturally contain this nutrient. Consider a sublingual B12 supplement in addition to nutritional yeast. 4. Vitamin K2, the bone strengthener. Most doctors never mention. Have you been faithfully taking calcium supplements for years yet still worried about your bone strength? You might be missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Many seniors are shocked to discover that calcium alone, without vitamin K2, might actually be weakening their legs instead of strengthening them. This phenomenon, which researchers call the calcium paradox, explains why some people can take calcium for decades yet still develop fragile bones. Without vitamin K2, calcium doesn't go where it should, your bones, and instead deposits in soft tissues like arteries and joints. Imagine watering your garden, but the hose is pointed at the sidewalk instead of your plants. The connection between bone strength and leg power is direct and profound. Your leg muscles can only generate as much force as your bones can safely handle. When bones weaken, your body instinctively restricts muscle strength as a protective mechanism. This is why improving bone density often leads to surprising increases in leg strength. Your body finally unlocks your full muscle potential. Despite its importance, most doctors never test for vitamin K2 status, primarily because standard tests don't exist in conventional medicine. Instead, watch for these telling signs: excessive dental plaque, varicose veins, or bones that seem to break too easily from minor falls. These often indicate calcium isn't reaching your bones properly. Nature's richest sources of K2 include fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans. Though many Americans find the taste challenging, more accessible options include aged cheeses like Gouda and Brie. However, the simplest solution comes in the form of grass-fed butter or ghee. Just 1 tablespoon provides approximately 15 micrograms of highly absorbable vitamin K2. A groundbreaking study from Tufts University recently found that participants who increased their K2 intake showed improved bone density in just 6 months, with the most significant improvements occurring in leg-supporting bones like the femur and hip, crucial for maintaining mobility. One important caution: if you're taking warfarin or other blood thinners, talk to your doctor before increasing K2 intake, as it may interact with these medications. For everyone else, start with small amounts of grass-fed butter, about a teaspoon daily, and gradually increase to a tablespoon over several weeks. Alice, at 82, incorporated a tablespoon of grass-fed butter into her morning coffee, sometimes called bulletproof coffee, and noticed remarkable changes. After 4 months, my bone density scan showed improvement for the first time in a decade. Even more surprising, I could get up from my garden without using my hands for support. 5. Vitamin C, the joint supporter that keeps you moving. Most of us think of vitamin C as the nutrient we reach for when we feel a cold coming on. But what your doctor might never have told you is that vitamin C plays a crucial role in keeping your legs strong, stable, and pain-free well into your 90s. Here's the fascinating truth: your joints, tendons, and ligaments are made primarily of collagen, a protein that gives these structures their strength and flexibility. And vitamin C is absolutely essential for your body to produce collagen. Without enough of this vital nutrient, the very foundations of your leg structure begin to weaken and break down. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that supports your joints. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less collagen, which is why many seniors experience that familiar stiffness when they first stand up. But the real culprit isn't just age. It's often insufficient vitamin C to rebuild this essential protein. Does this sound familiar? Your knees or ankles feel stiff and achy in the morning, but feel better after you've moved around a bit. Or perhaps you've noticed certain activities that never bothered you before now leave your legs feeling sore for days afterward. These are classic signs that your body is struggling to maintain and repair collagen. While oranges and strawberries contain vitamin C, many seniors don't realize that cooking, storage, and even air exposure rapidly deplete this fragile nutrient. Even worse, common medications like aspirin, certain blood pressure drugs, and antacids can significantly reduce vitamin C absorption. This is where one powerful tablespoon comes to the rescue. Acerola cherry powder. Just 1 tablespoon provides about 750 milliliters of highly bioavailable vitamin C, equivalent to the vitamin C in 14 oranges. Unlike synthetic vitamin C, acerola cherry powder contains the whole food cofactors that maximize absorption. What makes vitamin C even more remarkable is how it enhances other nutrients. It helps your body absorb iron, crucial for energy in your legs, and works synergistically with vitamin E to reduce inflammation in your joints. Susan, 79, from Arizona, noticed significant improvements about 3 weeks after adding acerola cherry powder to her morning smoothie. The creaking in my knees when climbing stairs has diminished remarkably. I'm back to my daily walks without that nagging soreness afterward. For best results, take your vitamin C in divided doses rather than all at once, as your body absorbs smaller amounts more efficiently. Many find that taking some with breakfast and some with lunch provides the greatest benefit. 6. Vitamin E, the circulation booster that revitalizes tired legs. Have you ever noticed how your legs feel light and energetic in the morning, but by afternoon they've become heavy, tired, or even slightly swollen? What many seniors don't realize is that this common pattern isn't inevitable. It's often a sign of compromised circulation that vitamin E can significantly improve. Here's what's happening. Every cell in your leg muscles requires oxygen to produce energy. When circulation slows, which naturally happens as we age, these cells receive less oxygen, causing that familiar, heavy, fatigued feeling. Vitamin E works like a natural blood thinner, helping to keep your blood flowing smoothly through even the tiniest capillaries in your legs. These microvessels are particularly important because they deliver oxygen directly to your muscle fibers. When they become constricted or partially blocked, your legs literally begin to starve for oxygen. This is why many seniors experience not just fatigue, but also consistently cold feet and lower legs. Your body's clear signal that circulation isn't optimal. Want to check your own circulation right now? Try this simple 30-second test. Press firmly on the top of your foot until the skin turns white, then release. Count how many seconds it takes for normal color to return. If it's more than 3 seconds, your microcirculation could likely benefit from more vitamin E. While nuts and seeds contain vitamin E, many seniors find it challenging to consume enough of these foods daily. Plus, the form of vitamin E in most foods, alpha-tocopherol, is just one of 8 compounds your body needs for complete protection. This is where wheat germ oil becomes such a powerful solution. Just 1 tablespoon provides about 20 milliliters of vitamin E in a naturally occurring complex of tocopherols, exactly the form your circulation system can best utilize. Mix it into salad dressings, drizzle it over cooked vegetables, or blend it into smoothies. The mild, nutty flavor complements many foods. Dr. Michael Harrison, vascular specialist at Northwestern Medical Center, notes, "In my practice, seniors who increase their vitamin E intake often report noticeable improvements in leg comfort within 3 weeks. Many describe a sensation of lightness they haven't felt in years. Important caution. If you're taking prescription blood thinners like warfarin, consult your doctor before increasing vitamin E, as it may enhance the effect of these medications. For most seniors, start with just 1/4 tablespoon of wheat germ oil daily, gradually increasing to a full tablespoon over 2 weeks. James, age 84, incorporated wheat germ oil after noticing his legs would tire after just 10 minutes of shopping. After about a month, I realized I was walking through the entire grocery store without needing to find a bench. My legs simply don't give out like they used to. These 6 essential nutrients don't work in isolation. They form a synergistic network that supports every aspect of leg strength, from muscles and nerves to bones and circulation. For beginners, start with just 1 nutrient weekly. Vitamin D first, then add magnesium, gradually incorporating all 6 over 6 weeks. Always partner with your healthcare provider, bringing this information to your next appointment. Request specific testing for deficiencies, especially vitamin D and B12 levels. Remember, your legs have the remarkable potential to regain strength at any age, whether you're 65 or 95. The human body responds to proper nutrition at every stage of life. What changes have you already noticed in your mobility? Share your journey in the comments below. We're committed to supporting you every step of the way towards stronger, more reliable legs that can carry you through all the activities you love.